Yo, what's up? I'm back again, and today what I got for you is a story time. All right. Um, this is I'm finna tell y'all how I lost my virginity and then got caught the same night. All right. Uh, so what happened is me and this Mexican girl. All right. We was dating for like 4 or 5 months, right? And she texted me one night and said, "Hey, you wanna come over? My mom ain't gonna be back until tomorrow morning." And I was like, "For real?" I was like, "You being for real?" And she was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Shit, I'll come over. Shit, I'll be over there in like 30 minutes, right?" Cause she didn't live that far from me. It was like maybe 3 or 4 blocks away from my crib. And so I went and got in the shower, right? I get out and I was like, I'm leaving right now. And I get over there and she's already got as soon as I pull up to the house, she opened the door. It's like she was like waiting for me. Like I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? She already got that door open and shit. And as soon as I walked up the door here, she come walking down like this house. She started kissing me as soon as I walked up to the door, right? And then we walk inside her room, and her little brothers was there, dog. I was like, oh hell no, they finna snitch, dog. And we got into her room, and we just sat, and next thing you know, she goes and turns off her light, right? She turns off her light, and she just get on top of me, right? And we just start making out and shit. About 30 seconds later, we both naked, and we start doing some shit that I'm not gonna say because that's just a little too personal, and I'm not gonna say all of it. But like we started fucking, and then like it was about maybe 10-15 minutes into it, and I see car lights, and I was like in her on her wall, like through her window, and I was like, "Is that your mama's car? Like, she back already?" She's like, "Nah, she's not supposed to be back until tomorrow morning." And so I was like, all right. So like we just kept fucking, and then I heard car doors shut, and I was like, oh hell no. I got up and looked out her window, right? And it was her mama's car. And her mama's car was not there when I came up to the crib, so I knew she was back, dog. And so I was like, nah, I was like, your mama's here, girl. And she was like, no, she ain't. She looked through her window, her mama was there, dog. And so she was like, here, hide in my closet. I go hide in the closet. My shoes are off and everything. She gave me my shoes. I was holding my shoes and shit. And I was fucking naked, dog. And fucking her mom came in there. Like, they was talking Spanish because her mom don't talk English. And so we get in there. Fucking next thing you know, her mom opens the door. And like I'm just sitting there, I'm just standing there naked with my shoes and clothes in my hand. And her mom saw me naked. She saw my junk and everything. I was like, oh shit. Like I tried to leave and everything. Her stepdad was there. Like he kept blocking me so I couldn't get out the door. I was like, look, dog, you better move. Like he was like, no. I was like, bro, you best move. Or it's either you gonna move or I'm gonna make you move, dog. And he was like, oh, you threatening me? I was like, nah, dog, I'm promised. That's a promise, dog. And so, next thing you know, her mom was like, policio, talking in Spanish. And I was like, oh, shit, she calling the cops, dog. And so I put my clothes back on. And her stepdad was like, go ahead and take a seat, because you ain't going nowhere. The cops are coming, right? And fucking, her stepdad was like, why don't you just come over throughout the day? I was like, cuz, dog, I work. I got a job, dog. And, fucking, he was like, you work all day long? I was like, nah, dog, I go to school. And then right after school, I go to work, dog. I ain't never got time to see her but school. And nights that I come over without y'all knowing. And I just threw myself out, and I was like, fuck. And then, fucking, I see cop lights, and so like her mom opened the blinds and shit, so the cops were able to see us. And so we get in there, and the cop comes into the room, and the cop started talking to me about why I shouldn't be there. And then he was like, "Why are you over here?" I was like, "Cause man, I'm just trying to see this man started." But he was like, Why was you naked? Why didn't you have no clothes on?" I was like, I sat there like this, and I was like, we was fucking straight up, dog. And I didn't get in trouble. I was 16. The age law where I live at, 16 is the right age for consensual sex, so I was alright. The girl, she was like 15. I mean, I did have to like go to court one time because of it, but that's about it. I mean, they can't do nothing else because I was just breaking curfew. Like, it wasn't really nothing. I didn't break an entry. She let me in the house, and so the cop took me home, and like he had me stand outside while he talked to her parents, and I could have ran, dog. Like, I could have ran, but then I was like, no, dog. I feel like her parents know where I live because she told them once before where I live. So I was like, nah, I might as well just say fuck it. And so I went and he took me to the cop car. I got in the back of the cop car, and he took me home. He was talking to me the whole way. He was like, "How old are you?" I was like, "I'm 16. He was like, "Where you live?" And I told him where I lived at. And so he took me, and I heard him talking on his like little thing like this, telling him what he's doing. And we get to the crib, my dad's already sitting outside because he made me call my dad inside her room. He was like, "I need you to call your father right now." I was like, "What?" Because most of the cops there, they know me because of my past. And so called my dad, told him everything. My dad was pissed off. He was pissed. And so I got there, and he started bitching at me and shit. And he said if I ever do that again, he's just gonna let him. He's just gonna send me off for a while so I can learn not to do that shit anymore. And don't get like, the first time I ever did it, my dad asked me what I was doing out so late at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, "Oh, cause I was on the phone with my math teacher." And he didn't believe that shit one bit. And so, yeah, we had to sit there and talk to the cops for a while and everything, but I didn't really get in that much trouble. I did get my phone taken away for a minute. My dad took it. I couldn't get it back. And it was my 10th year of high school, so I had time to change. I'm a junior now, so I'm 17. It's been about a year since it all happened. But, man, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, bruh. So tell me what all you dudes out there gonna do, dog. Your girl texts you saying, "Hey, you wanna come over? My mom ain't gonna be back until tomorrow morning." What you gonna do, dog? You just gonna stay at your crib and be like, "Nah, I can't come over"? Hell no, y'all ain't gonna do that, I swear. But, yeah, that's about it right there, dog. Yeah, in the comments. Yo, in the comments, tell me, like, what would you do if your girl texts you and telling you to come over? Tell me what you do. And comment down below if you ever got caught by your girl's parents, or you ever got caught by your own parents, alright? But that's about it that I got for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and go check out my last video. I'll leave the link in the description, alright, but I'm tripping, dog, but pay.